I thought it was like those Kodaks where it has film, you know.
Yeah, here we are again. Jackster, Jackster. Part two.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We were talking about the Ford Motor Company and selling milk to the workers.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I always was kind of fascinated that you remembered the tank turrets that were sent to my
Oh,
grandfather's ship that they delivered
really?
to the
Yeah,
British in North Africa. Do you remember?
yeah,
I
yeah,
told you that story. It's on the
yeah,
internet. But it
yeah,
was a nice connection between you and my grandfather.
yeah. Well, everybody worked. That was one thing. There was no unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was everybody was out to beat those Japs and those Germans.
Yes.
And the Germans, if they'd have got that atomic bomb, they'd have beat us.
Mm.
But they didn't get it. They didn't get it. They didn't. They were about to get it, and they failed. And but Hitler would have, if he'd have got that atomic bomb, boy, how history would have changed. You know,
Mm-hmm. He
well,
was really pretty far away.
was
He
it?
was never close.
Wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know, but
Mm.
he he scared the hell out of everybody. You know, especially when they got that atomic bomb.
Yeah.
But boy, Roosevelt was right after it. He knew that was the way to go to get that atomic bomb. You know,
And
everybody,
Truman had
yeah,
the
everybody,
courage to use it.
yeah. Well, everybody talked against it because it was going to kill so many people, and we were all worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going to happen when that damn bomb went off. Maybe it won't react continually.
Set the
Yeah,
atmosphere on fire.
yeah. They had all kinds of things that
They didn't
scare the
know.
hell out of us. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But anyway, where were we?
Well, you were talking about selling milk, but
Oh
what
yeah.
I was interested in was the things that you dreamed about and they came to be.
Oh yeah. Well,
Didn't you have dreams?
sure. I
What were
dreamt
you?
to I get a car. That was a big thing, you know.
I'll bet.
When I was I got my driver's license when I was about 14, I think. That's when you could get it at 14.
Wow.
But anyway, I worked on getting a car, and I was telling my dad, I pedaled with my dad, I worked with my dad, and I was probably 13, you know, going down the street, and here's this car sitting alongside of this house. Old cars were valuable then because the war had stopped making new cars. And so I saw this 34 Ford. Oh boy, I thought, oh, if I could ever get that.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted $200 for it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I had $200. See, I almost had $200, and so I told Dad about it. I said, Dad, there's a nice car down there next. One of our customers is sitting in the driveway, and it's got a for sale sign on it. I said, boy, Dad, I sure like to have that. And he said, oh, you don't want a car. It's a lot of expense and everything. And I said, well, just go with me and just look at it, Dad. So I went down there and I took him down there and we looked at it. And he said, oh, you can't afford that car. You know, it's too expensive and everything. I said, well, I almost got the $200. That's how much they wanted for it. And it had been in an accident. Somebody ran in the back of it and they bumped it out, you know. But it's pretty good, you know. It looked pretty good because they touched it up and everything. And then when I got it, man, I got that. Finally, my dad said, at the end of the road, I worked so hard for him, you know. And Dad paid me. I don't. He paid me $3 a day or something, you know. And I was working real hard. And I said, Dad, do you want to go back and look at that car again? He said, oh, okay. Oh my God, that thrilled me. So we went back and looked at it. And the guy, it came out, you know, we were asking what it would cost and everything. My dad said, well, you can't afford that. You know, my dad started giving the guy the razzmatazz, you know, they can't afford that car. You know, it's that as cheap as you can get it and all that stuff, you know. Dad was really trying to get it down. Oh my God, I thought he was going to say no. Well, he did. He said, oh, we can't afford that. No, so we walking down the drive, and I said, oh, that's it, I lost. And I said, oh, Dad, please, I gotta have that car. I'll do anything, Dad. I'll do whatever you want me to. Boy, I begged for him. And he says, well, let's go back and talk to him, see if we can get it a little cheaper. So we went back. That guy wouldn't give an inch. That was $200, and that was it. So, but
And that's what you
anyway,
paid.
that's what I paid, and that's what Dad paid. You know,
Mm.
I didn't have the money. It just I had a little book saying that he owed me so much. You know, that's how I did. So
Yeah.
gave that guy $200 right out of his cash. My dad always had cash. There wasn't, and nobody had charge accounts and things
Mhm.
back then. They didn't have credit cards or anything like that.
Mm.
So he paid him, boy, $200. I thought, man, it looked like a pile of money to me. I don't know what it was, but anyway, he bought that car, and we went back and got it and brought it home. We were on shelf on it. We were on right in Detroit,
Hmm.
and boy, I thought that was the most beautiful car I ever saw in my life.
A 34 Ford.
A 34 Ford.
In what year was this?
This was in it's war. It's 1942.
Okay. Huh.
42.
So
Yeah.
it's, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was a valuable car to me.
That was pretty new.
Yeah, but you could buy a new car. My dad bought a new car for I think it was $1,300. Man, a big DeSoto.
Hmm.
This was in '46. He bought a brand new DeSoto.
I can picture it. The wings.
Oh my God, everything. It had everything.
Did
you
it?
know, and he paid cash for it. That's the way people did. They didn't have credit like they do now. Everything credit.
Hmm.
Everything mostly was cash. you
Yeah.
know?
And he was in the cash business too. People paid him in cash, didn't they?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
didn't give him checks, did they?
No, as I say, it was cash.
Yeah.
That's how Dad did everything.
Yeah.
You take it out, and they had in a house. Dad had a little chest underneath his bed that he keeps his cash in, with a lock on it and everything.
Mm.
But he and Boots, they said they used to sit on the bed when they were during the war, and they were making so much money they didn't know how to make money. All of a sudden they started making a lot of money with working in the factories. And they'd sit on the bed and count the money. They were so happy they were making money. That's
Yeah.
my mother and dad
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah.
How they had fun collecting
Money.
saving money. That's what they were doing, saving.
Yeah.
So, he bought that Murray Hill house in 40. Well, I went to start when I was going to school. What was I in? I first started in the 8th grade over at where was this? St. Francis de Sales School. I was going to Clinton in Detroit, and then I switched over to St. Francis de Sales,
Hmm.
and it was $20 a year.
Hmm.
I thought, oh my God, to go to the school,
The tuition.
Catholic school, $20. And so anyway,
What is it now?
oh my God, I hate to, you should talk to Megan or one of those kids that went to a Catholic school.
Mm.
They get their money now, and that's the way it was. But nobody had any money. They just got money when the war started. That's the only time people made money that I knew of
Yeah.
up to that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was still coming out of the Depression, the war.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't come out of it. The war ended in let's see, 45.
Hmm.
The end of the war, absolute end of the war was 45
Mm.
between Japan and Germany. I guess Japan was last. That was a Germany. I think
Japan.
they beat the Germans first.
Right. I
'Cause
think so
that was the
too.
most powerful one.
Yes.
And they had everybody went after the Germans,
Mm.
and they finally beat them. And so then we went after the Japanese.
And it was all over after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Everybody piled in after them and
Yeah.
knew they were going to beat them.
Mm.
But anyway, that's when I got my 34 Ford. Boy, I was so happy. I tell you, my friend.
I'm going to have to leave it on that note. I'll start another one. Okay?
Let's see.
Because here we are. It's only